Oh, right now I'm making this video because I want to talk about and I mean two upcoming games that a lot of people are either really hyped for or fucking despise. So you might be wondering, oh, there's a lot of games coming out recently. What could these two be? Now they're kind of random choices, but Gotham Knights and Marvel's Midnight Suns. Yeah, talking about these two. Now, for my own sake, that little pause there, I just went and rewatched both trailers for Marvel's Midnight Suns. It's still fucking ass! Listen to this, Marvel's Midnight Suns. I see the first announcement trailer. Fuck, it looks sexy, bro. The character designs. And then you got the yellow character outfits. It looks a little goofy, I'll admit, but I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavily. I loved the original character designs. They're cool. They're cool. And obviously it was all pre-rendered trailer, whatnot. So, it wasn't bad for what it was. It's pretty cool. And then they came out with the gameplay trailer. I'm too lazy to edit in a clip, so just look at this. Look at this. Maybe I'll turn the. Look at this. Wait for it. Y'all ever played the game Marvel's Strike Force? It's a mobile game. I'll show you some gameplay here in a second of Marvel's Strike Force. Take a look at how it's set up. They got the villains, and then they got your team on the side there. And then you have this little choices here of what moves you have down there. And then they perform their little doohickey move thingy. And a lot of it has to do with strategy. And what was one of the highlights in the Marvel's Midnight Suns trailer, gameplay, whatever the fuck you call it? What were they highlighting? Strategy. Exactly quote saying, the strategy will be rewarded with superhero flair. Ladies and gentlemen, this game looks exactly like Marvel's Strike Force with graphics too, which is concerning considering it's coming out on the PS5. It's coming out on the PS5. And it looks almost identical. To Marvel's Strike Force. I liked Marvel's Strike Force. It was pretty good. It's a decent mobile game. But then they got Midnight Suns. This is releasing on consoles, on PC. And it's looking like a mobile game. Not only that, but it's a fucking card game. I'll be able to look past graphics and all that, but it's a fucking card game. And I fucking looked on TikTok the other day, right? Saw this dude fucking hyping it up, saying, "Oh, this game looks good. I like all these villains, character designs and whatnot. Fuck, it looks so good. I'm gonna be playing it day one and shit." Shut the fuck up. It ain't look good, bro. Nothing about this game looks good. It looks like, you wanna know what it looks like? Straight ass. Marvel's Midnight Suns looks like straight ass. And there is no fucking defense for it. There's no fucking defense for it. You know how much fucking money Marvel has to make a good game that's not a fucking card game? Too fucking much money. If you want to make a fucking better game, I just redo Marvel Strike Force and shit, or something. I don't know, literally anything. Or just don't make this game at all. It's the same thing with fucking Avengers, bro. You got all these IPs and trying to do good shit with it. You can have the opportunity, you have the money to do good shit with it. But now they're just fucking doing whatever. It's like, what the fuck? Nobody asked for a card game. Nobody wanted a card game. Marvel Strike Force, better. This shit, ass. Now, some of y'all might be wondering, well, Johnny, are you gonna play this game? Are you gonna play? Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm not wasting my money or my time or my dignity. A fucking card game. You know what I'm gonna be playing instead? You know what I'm gonna be playing instead? Gotham Knights. Now, I know a lot of people will say that they're not hyped for it, you know. Especially with the new gameplay trailer with Red Hood having superpowers because of Lazarus Pit, Nightwing, Nightwing having a Fortnite glider for Fortnite, whatever. You know. I'm hyped. I'll admit it. I am hyped and worried, but mostly hyped for Gotham Knights. Now, one of my main things I keep on thinking about whenever I think of the game is a very common critique of it, and these only started popping up recently. Nightwing and Red Hood. So Red Hood in the trailer, or the newly released gameplay trailer of it, is shown to have powers he got from being resurrected by the Lazarus Pit, which I thought this stuff was very interesting because we never really had a proper video game adaptation of Red Hood, or at least not like a comic accurate adaptation. We had the Arkham series, which was a fan-fucking-tastic representation of Red Hood. At least in my personal opinion. I fucking loved Arkham Knight. You know, it was very great. I followed every single piece of Arkham media and whatnot, and I loved Arkham Knight, and I loved its adaptation of Red Hood. However, that adaptation was not comic accurate, to say the least. But this adaptation of Red Hood in the Gotham Knights, it actually looks a bit more comic accurate. At least that's what I think. I mean, just think about it like this, right? In Arkham, right, in the Arkham games, fucking Jason Todd didn't even die. Brody just got tortured and then tossed away by the fucking Joker and Batman's fucking villains and shit. He just got fucking tussled up a bit and then fucking tossed away. He didn't even get fucking killed. And then he just comes back as the Arkham Knight, who then last minute turns into Red Hood, which like I said, I fuck with it. I love the Batman Arkham games. Maybe that's just nostalgia because I grew up playing them. But like, if I don't admit that thing was not comic accurate. But Gotham Knights is comic accurate. And it's something that I think a lot of people won't be able to like face down and admit. But this is probably the most comic accurate fucking Batman game we're gonna get for like a hot minute, I think. Because in this Gotham Knights continuity, fucking Jason Todd dies fully. Then he comes back as Red Hood from the Lazarus Pit, you know? And the thing, a very big thing I see a lot of people complaining is, oh, the graphics. They don't look like Arkham Knights at all. Oh my god. Oh, the characters are so different from Arkham Knight. And all of these arguments are fucking invalid. They're made by different people. Arkham Knights are fucking... Yeah, Batman Arkham Knight and Gotham Knights, they're not in the same continuity. They're not made by the same fucking people. Do they share a lot of similarities? Yeah. Yeah, they do. But to compare them, it's just false. And then a lot of people are talking about the graphics. Specifically the graphics from the Red Hood and Nightwing showcase. I'll admit the graphics in that showcase were not it. However, I want everybody to look back at the first graphics showcase we got for the game. In fact, I think it was one of the first times we got information about the game. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on it. It showed... Who was it? It was, yeah, Robin and Batgirl. Go rewatch that Gotham Knights showcase and tell me the graphics were bad. Because they were fucking not. They were pristine. I was watching that shit and I was bursting at the seams down here, bro. I saw that stuff and... Oh, good heavens. Bro, it was good. It was gooder than good. It was perfect. I loved it. I loved Gotham Knights. And I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. Anyways, back to the fucking Red Hood thing I was talking about. Sorry, I got like ADHD or some shit, bro. Red Hood is very comic accurate. So in the comics, he gets a fuck ton of supernatural abilities and shit. In the comics, there's many different things he can do. I think there's one power I seen where bro like has fucking mystical fire sword or some shit. I don't know, just some bullshit comic thingamajigs. And it's fucking perfect. And they put it into the fucking game. It's like no big deal. It's goofy, I'll admit. Bro do be looking like a leapfrog jumping through the city on these fucking using his soul jump. It does look goofy, but I fuck with it. You know? It's not like it's a mandatory thing, bro. Because people are always talking about, oh, why can't we just use the grapple hook? You can. The grapple hook's in the game. You can just use it. You don't have to use the leapfrog ability. I'm sure it'll help you and shit. You know, it's in the game for a reason. But I'm sure you could beat the game without it or some. And then the Fortnite glider. Nightwing's Fortnite glider. So goofy, so hilarious, so goofy. As if a big, large majority of Batman comics haven't had him use a glider. That is a hella goofy debate point. Because I can think of a fuck ton of instances where not just Nightwing, but Batman himself, big man in black, has worn a fucking glider, or whatever the fuck they're called. I forget, but I can't take anybody who uses that as like a debate point seriously. Because Batman's been using that shit, bro. Batman has always used a glider. I mean, not always, but for a long time he has. You know, obviously, a lot more things popularized him using something like a cape, or like in the new Batman, a wingsuit. You know, which I fucking love that about Robert Pattinson's Batman, because that scene, I'm gonna just say that scene was fucking comical. That scene was fucking comical, seeing Robert Pattinson when he deployed the fucking parachute and then it just fucking crashed in his face and he went rolling. I'm not gonna lie, I probably shouldn't have laughed as hard as I did, but I did. It was funny. But yeah, I don't know. Then people are also complaining about Nightwing saying, "Holy perfect moves, Nightwing." It's just like, for me, it's just like, okay. You know, it's something that the character would do. It's something the character would say. It's goofy. It's Batman. However, at the end of the day, I think a big thing that, as fucking comic fans, should all remember, this is a comic book game. It's not supposed to be hella fucking realistic. Obviously, we should expect some realism here and there, you know. But it's not gonna be fucking, oh yeah, Arkham Knights level of serious. Honestly, that just sums up my thoughts. And I'm mainly ending it right here because I'm tired and my phone's getting out of storage. And yes, I'm recording this on my phone. If you couldn't tell by like the fucking 3x1 horizontal fucking video. But yeah, honestly, Midnight Suns, it's gonna be ass. Gotham Knights, I believe has great potential and high chances of being awesome. Perfection. But I guess we won't know until the game's release, and until then, I'd probably just, you know, just wait and see what happens. But I have very little hope for Gotham. I mean, not fucking Gotham. Midnight Suns. And I have a lot of hype for Gotham Knights. So let's hope that Gotham Knights doesn't let me down, and let's hope that Midnight Suns precedes my expectations, or a large majority of the fans' expectations. With that being said, love y'all, folks. Have a great night.